here at the Leeds Drum Academy again from leedsdrumacademy.com. Today's lesson is on 16th notes. 16th notes is a subdivision, which means we're gonna be subdividing or dividing the pulse or time into 4 equal parts. The way we feel and count 16th notes is 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and I'm clapping the pulse 2E and 3E and 4E and so that being said, we have at least 4 places where we can actually play a note or not, but on each beat we have 4 possibilities, and that's kind of what I want to explore today with you guys. But I want to go straight into application. So for example, if you're trying to come up with a drum beat and you are feeling kind of stuck, maybe you are still on the 8th notes world and you are struggling to play notes between hi-hats, for example, if you're keeping an 8th note kind of feel on the hi-hat, it might be a bit of a challenge. So my advice is to start slow. I know it's a cliche, but it works. And obviously to count out loud. Another cliche, but it works. It's a cliche because it works. Remember that. Don't shy away from counting out loud. Don't shy away from playing slow. A lot of my students, especially in the beginning, before they kind of get used to how they should practice, they play everything super fast. And then it's like you don't have a driving license, but you're trying to drive a Mustang or a Ferrari. It's not gonna happen, you're gonna crash. So take it easy, play it slow, and after that, the first exercise is gonna be to play 8th notes on the hi-hat and try to play snare drums on all those 4 positions, and then bass drums as well. So let's check that out. Alright, so the next step is to try single notes on the bass drum. So we're gonna have on the 1, on the E, on the and on the On top of that, we're gonna play 8th notes on the hi-hat and the snare on 2 and 4. So now you're starting to build some grooves. Let's check that out.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Okay, now that you played the single bass drum notes, we're gonna play double notes. So we're gonna have 1 E, shift, E and, shift again, and a, shift again, a, 2. And then we're gonna repeat that on 3, on count 2, on count 3, on count 4. Let's check that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, of course,
4.
the next exercise is to try triple notes. So we're gonna have 1 E and on the bass drum, E and a 1, or and a 2, and then a 2 E. And then again, of course, you're gonna repeat that on the 2nd count, 3rd count, and 4th count. This is a great bass drum workout exercise, and obviously it's gonna give you some sort of independence challenge because you gotta keep those 8th notes on the hi-hat tight, the snare drum on 2 and 4. Let's check that
1,
out.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Cool, so there you go. These are the exercises, and from this point on, all you need to do is work with your metronome, make sure you keep track of how fast you're playing or how slow you're playing and how slow you need to play. Don't go so fast that you lose control. Don't go so slow that it's incredibly easy. The point is to challenge yourself. Just a quick tip when it comes to bass drum technique. When you're playing the 3 notes in a row or even just continuous 16th notes, try to play both heel down to develop the ankle joint and then heel up to develop the stamina and the control when your heel is not touching the pedal board. So that's my tip for you guys when it comes to bass drum technique, and I hope I see you guys soon. If you have any questions, as always, just go to leedsdrumacademy.com and send me an email, whatever. I'm always available to help you in any way I can. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.